Hey everybody, welcome. I'm Stefan. This is the White Dog Tarot. Thank you for joining me today. Hope you guys had a great weekend. We're going to be doing some free readings. Before we get started, I do offer private readings. They're $65 if you want to do a 30-minute reading. I'm going to start. We'll see if that gets any traction. Those are $35. And if you're new to the show, all my live shows are free, and when I'm not mobile streaming, we have open phone lines if anyone wants to call in. Hope you guys are having a great day. I'm feeling so good today. Hey Michelle, so good to see you. Zuzana, nice to meet you. Zuzana Stefan, I love that. That's kind of close to my name. Michelle, I'm doing great today. I'm feeling very balanced the last week. I'm feeling very balanced, very at peace. I know exactly who I am. I know exactly what I need to be doing. And I know exactly where I'm going. I can feel it. I know exactly where I'm going. So everything's good. How are you doing? I'm feeling extremely focused. What's new with you? Zuzana, you're in Germany? It's great to meet you, by the way. I'm Stefan. Thanks for finding my show. Guys, it's going to be a little bit of a short stream. Well, we'll see. I'm on soccer mom duty in a little bit. My daughter has her volleyball game, my 12-year-old, in like 2 hours, so. Sup, Erica? How are you? It's so good to see you. My twin. How's the new place? Michelle, you're working on getting things in line. I love that for you. Hey, just remember, growth is not linear. Sometimes we take a couple steps forward, then back. Multiple twins. Hey, Huggleberry. Thanks, Erica. Yeah, I'm very focused. I was just telling Michelle, I'm feeling very balanced and at peace. I know where all my focuses lie. Working really hard on my show, which has been going great. It's been going so good. Focusing on being a very good father, good dad, / soccer mom. And most importantly, controlling my sexual energy. Truthfully, amidst like kind of like an inauspicious amount of unsolicited distractions lately. Much rather save it for somebody worthwhile than sell it off to the lowest bidder. And I'm doing it, yeah. You want that for me? Thank you. Oh, thank you, Erica. You're so sweet. Means a lot coming from you. Well, I think you're an amazing person, too. Hey, Ankeet, nice to meet you, man. I'm Stefan. I'm just, trying to be the best version of myself, You like my tattoo? Thank you. What's up, Julian? Great to meet you, man. I'm Stefan. You said I look like a older and muscled Tom Holland? Who the heck is Tom Holland? Oh my god. You mean Spider-Man? Is that Spider-Man? All right. Guys, I've gotten so many Spider-Man references, and I have to be frank about this. It transcends the actor, because I was told that I looked like Spider-Man like 12 years ago when it was Tobey Maguire, and now I get told I look like Spider-Man when it's a different actor. So you like my hair? Miraculous hairline. Thank you. Thanks, Ben. You're a gentleman. Ben, where are you chatting with us from, dude? And I'm Stefan, for everybody new. It's so great to meet everybody. Guys, all my live shows are free. I started this show really to, like, well, one, do something different than really all the other tarot shows I saw on YouTube. And two, really with the intention of trying to help other people. I don't feel like it's right to, like, exploit or profit off people's, like, hard times, So, all my live shows are free. I don't really do general readings. I find them kind of boring. I used to. And when I'm not mobile streaming, I have open phone lines with live callers if anyone ever wants to call in the show for a free reading. And it's great to have everybody. Marianne, what's up, darling? How are you? Ben, you know what? I feel like you have a pretty good hairline too, my friend. Where am I from? I'm from New York. I live in New York. And guys, please hit the like button. And please feel free to subscribe. It really helps my show. I just started this show a couple months ago, so. Zuzana, did I learn tarot or do I have a natural gift that I was born with? I guess maybe it's both, right? I taught myself. I kind of taught myself starting in January of this year, but I guess I was always had something, Truthfully, I think I just kind of blocked it out for most of my 20s, with a lot of drugs and alcohol, and being extremely liberal with my sexual energy. But I'm 37 now, so Ankit, what's your message, man? I'm not ignoring your message. I just have a lot of messages, and I don't always get to see all of them. What's up, Reggie? Great to meet you, dude. I'm Stefan. Where are you chatting with us from? Ankit, what's on your mind, man? I'm sorry, Marianne, you're not great. Why? Give you some idea of what? I don't know what you're asking. Oh, you're in Virginia? Right on, man. I used to live down south. I guess Virginia is technically the South, not West Virginia. I've been corrected multiple times on that. I'm in New York. Can you play music on your live stream and on YouTube? I have no idea what you're talking about. Rasa! See, I remembered your name. What's up? How are you? Looking good. Ankit, I'm sorry, man. I have absolutely no clue what you're talking about. Dot focus, I think you're safe. Just try to stay out of trouble. And I hope you don't go to jail. If anybody's feeling... If anybody ever feels trapped, I can tell you from experience, you're never really trapped until you've been in prison. So, stay out of trouble, man. Because I can tell you, I think I've used all my 9 lives in my 20s. There's no amount of money that's worth being in a place like that. So as bad as things get, just remember that, all right? Wow, why am I getting so many comps today? Tom Holland, Charlie Sheen. Hopefully not Charlie Sheen on drugs. Like, I mean, who is it? I'm trying to think of a good Charlie Sheen movie where he was cool. Like Young Guns? I'll take Young Guns, Charlie Sheen. I hope not like 2 Men and a Baby, Charlie Sheen. Either way, he's a winner. Right on. Dot Focus, where are you chatting with us from? Dude, why would you think that you're gonna get death this year? Why would you say that, man? Ankit, I don't know why you're asking me that, man. I mean, I'm like secretly 70 years old. I don't know anything about YouTube. I'm so not the guy to ask. I would recommend asking ChatGPT. Oh, outside Philly? Right on. Okay, maybe not. I'm gonna make a bad joke that just you and I will get. Now I understand maybe why you're a little concerned. I've said this to a lot of people, and I kind of mean it lightheartedly, even though it's kind of dark. I mean, damn, I've been all over the world. I've been to, like, Africa. I mean, I've been to Israel. I mean, I've been to places where there's literally no running water, and I'm the only white person in sight. I have never been more terrified in my life, than I was in North Philly. So... And that's why I live in a town where I don't have to lock my doors in New York. And I also have giant dogs with a big property, so... Oh, guys, please hit the like button. It really helps my show. And I'm Stefan for everybody new. Dude, just try to stay out of trouble. I don't know, you seem younger. Don't, you know... Listen, man, I'm 37. If you've made a mistake, I've made it worse. Trust me. You know, a big thing for me is, like, being somebody that I feel proud of, you know? Being somebody of, like, integrity. Somebody that I'm proud to be. The way I treat other people, you know, that's really important to me. Like, somebody who doesn't lie. Somebody who has, like, integrity. Like, somebody who can hold themselves accountable. So, you know, and I think that transcends all religions, truly. So, nobody can be perfect, you know. To me, it's what you do after you make a mistake that matters. You know, after you do something wrong, that's kind of what defines you. And also defines the kind of karma the universe is going to bring you, so... Oh, thanks, Zusana. It's great to meet you. What's up, Jay? What's poppin'? Lunch break. How's the weather in California today? Appreciate you too, Dot Focus.
So yes, the answer is yes. I would love to hang. I would love to come hang in Athens. Okay. Oh yeah. Somewhere in that part of the river. That would be great. It is so cool. Actually, it's by the river.
All right. Yeah, for anybody new, all my live shows are free. We do free readings on every show.
1 hour a day. I've only so far.
You miss Tel Aviv? Interesting. I went like a million years ago.
Okay.
I'm like a million. I was like 22 when I went, and I'm 37. I did learn the. It's kind of embarrassing. And guys, I'm just putting this on the record. I am 100% in favor of pacifism and nonviolence. Now, I detest violence. I used to be a very violent person and angry. I think I'm so against it. With that said, I will tell you, if you're visiting in Tel Aviv, it's probably not a good idea to get into a bar fight with an Israeli, because everybody in Israel has mandatory military time. It's a good way to get your ass handed to you, whether you start the fight or not. So. Beautiful women there, though. That's for sure. Okay. Am I a magician, Ankit? Am I a magician? Do I look like one? Not really. I mean, I will do jazz hands occasionally, but no, not a magician. I have been known to pull a rabbit out of my hat, though, in pretty tight situations, so. Oh, I'm a tarot reader, Ankit. Priyachi! What's up, beautiful lady? How are you? Priyanchi, you're so beautiful. I saw some of your photos on your YouTube show. Hey Yvette, you know what? I'd love to do a reading for you because I don't think I got to you last time, and it's really great to see you again. Thanks for coming back. Yvette, what's on your mind? What's going on? It's great to see you again, Yvette. Where are you chatting with us from? And it's great to see everybody new. I'm sorry, I keep laughing that it doesn't matter how old I am, how much time passes. Everybody always fucking tells me that I look like Spider-Man. It doesn't matter what the actor is. I remember when I was in I was in the city, and this woman at this gas station, she had like these giant hoop earrings and like the impeccable braids. She's like, and I'm quoting her warmly, she goes, you look like that Spider-Man boy. Okay, Yvette, what is AR thoughts after our previous conversation recently? I do look like him. All right, thanks, Zuzana. Thank you. Okay. It's all good, Ankit. It's great to meet you, man. I always appreciate like new people who hang out and don't know any, aren't familiar with tarot. I'd love to pull a card for you after Yvette, if you'd let me. Okay, Yvette, thanks for the question. Who's AR? Can you tell us a little bit about what conversation? Context is always helpful, so I can give you accurate advice. All right, Spirit. Yvette, can you tell me a little bit more about who AR is and what's his name? Okay. You see him as more platonic than romantic, and I imagine that was the conversation you had with him. Okay, Yvette. What's his name? I'm sure he doesn't watch my show. And it's great to meet you. Avery? Okay. What? Can I ask you a question? Sorry, before we start, why do we need to pull cards on him? Do you feel like it's important? Because listen, I'm so happy to have you. I really want to try and help. I have really strong convictions about using divination just to like, and I'm not saying this is you, okay? This is just a general conviction about being like nosy and prying into people. You know, like I want to help you, but do we really need to know how? Let's just pull cards and see what comes out for you. Maybe that'll be more helpful, okay? You know, it sounds like you got strong boundaries, which I respect. I find that very sexy in a woman. So, let's see what we need to know, okay? Sorry, I think I forgot to lock my car. Okay, never mind. By the way, guys, I've been cutting my own hair for the last 7 weeks. Truthfully, I have absolutely no idea how the back looks. I couldn't tell you guys. I have no idea how the back looks. Oh, Zuzana. Well, you can subscribe to my show. Also, if you ever want a private reading, in my video descriptions, or you want to stay in touch off air, my email and my Instagram are there. It's thewhitedogtarot@gmail.com, and that's also, the White Dog Tarot is also my Instagram. I mean, Yvette, I just want to know that there's intention. That's it, hun. I want to know there's intention behind why we're doing it. Okay? Do you know what I mean? I think that's really important with tarot. Like, there's real intention behind why we're asking something. And I know that's not a popular opinion, but again, I have really strong beliefs and convictions about what tarot should be used for. And I don't always think that it's used for the right reasons. Okay. Spirit, what does Yvette need to know? All right. Well, this is... All right. Well, he likes you. You already knew that. He likes you. You already knew that. Yvette, you're showing up as King of Cups. I don't know if you have water placements. It doesn't really matter. Okay, the question is whether to keep a platonic connection. Okay. I'm actually really glad you said that, Yvette. He does like you. And can I share this with you? And this is for everybody. And truthfully, this was a problem in my last relationship. Because, listen, guys, somebody who wants something from you is not your friend, okay? And I want you to understand what I mean by that. Yes, somebody might have sexual feelings for you, and they just want to be friends. But if a friend is somebody who doesn't want anything from you, okay? Because what you should ask yourself is, Yvette, let's say you fall in love tomorrow with somebody else. Is this guy going to stay in your life? Is he going to stay a friend to you if he knows you're dating somebody else? A friend is somebody who doesn't want anything from you, okay? And I've dealt with people who like attention and want to keep people around for that reason, because they do like that someone has like feelings for them and they can, I don't know, fill in the blank. I'm not saying you're doing that. Oh, hey, Megs. Hey, George. It's great to see you. I got your email, by the way. Oh, thanks, Susanna. And if you ever want a private reading off air, I do offer those. Megs, thank you so much. You know, there's not many people that say that. Thank you. You make me cry. It's great to meet you, by the way. I'm Stefan. Where are you chatting with us from? Yvette, do you know what I mean by that, though? Okay. If you like, let's see. What's the advice for Yvette? Okay. Yvette, stand in your power. If you want something, you need to be clear about what you want, okay? And go after it, okay? The Emperor is somebody who, like, respects themselves, has really strong convictions and boundaries, and also isn't afraid to just be forward about what they're thinking and feeling. So make sure that you're extremely transparent with him and everybody else in your life. And if you feel like you don't want a relationship and he does, you should consider that, because again, I think it's unfair, first of all, to keep somebody around that has feelings for you that you're not interested in. And it also is a very disingenuous friendship. I just have to say that, okay? Like, somebody who wants something from you and is pretending to just want friendship, that's not a genuine friendship. That's somebody, like, who wants something more. And usually people like that filter out of our lives pretty quick, because true, real friendship is, again, somebody who just wants to be there for you with no expectation of getting something in return. And that's really important for you and for everybody to differentiate. Oh, thank you so much, Megs. You're so sweet. That was so kind to you. Well, I think it's really awesome that you're here. I wouldn't be here without you and everybody else, so... where are you chatting with us from? And how did you find me? Hi. And guys, I'm sorry if I missed some of the comments in the feed. I'm on my phone, so sometimes I miss some of the comments, so I apologize. I try to, you guys know me, I try to get to everybody's. Thanks, Meg. Well, I've definitely experienced a lot of sadness, especially recently. So, I found you. You're cute. Stop, or you make me blush. Yvette, just trust yourself. You know, if you want to explore it, that costs nothing, you know? I actually think it's really important to develop a real friendship and connection with somebody before we start, like, sleeping with them. Because, guys, after, like, the honeymoon phase wears off, I mean, you can only keep shit superficial so long, and then it just gets stale. Like, if you're gonna be with somebody for a really long time, I mean, you need to look at them as somebody you really enjoy spending time with. You know? I mean, not everybody has the same sexual drive that I do. So a lot of people, the physical aspect starts to fizzle out slowly. You know? Um, Zuzana, you don't know how to subscribe to the show? If you just go to my YouTube channel, you just click the little picture and go to my YouTube channel, there's a subscribe button for you. Yvette, just see where it goes, you know? No expectations, trust yourself. If he seems like a good person, all right, now I'll pull cards on it, Yvette, okay? Now I will pull cards. He has feelings for you, though. I don't know, this guy might be water sign. Sure, George. Yvette, he has strong feelings for you. That guy showed up as the Knight of Cups. So, that guy's got serious emotions for you. And guys, please hit the like button. He is a water sign? Okay. Me too. Guys, if you can believe this, I'm a triple water sign, if you guys can wrap your head around that. I'm a Cancer with double Scorpio. Hence all the sexual energy. And sultry eye contact. Okay. Meg, it's the truth. Damn. I'm sorry. You had such a long marriage. Yeah. Yeah, I try to... Yeah, you know, I've dealt with a lot of people who, like, you know, after we break up, they just immediately start sleeping with somebody else. I just don't want to be that person anymore. I used to be. It didn't make me feel good about myself. And it's also a lot of times what we do to ignore our own emotions and feelings, you know? It certainly didn't help me grow into a better person being like that. I'd much rather save it for somebody worthwhile, you know? I also got broken up with like 2 months ago. And yeah, it hurt me a lot. She like told me she loved me, and then she like just ghosted me, disappeared on me. Am I a Chinese dragon 1988? How did you know that? I am a dragon, Zusana. Can I here, I'll show you something. Ready? I'm absolutely a dragon. I don't know if you guys could see that. How the hell did you know I was a 1988, Zusana? Are you doing research on me? It is. It goes all the way down to my butt, but I don't think YouTube will allow that. Hey, by the way, guys, I'm sorry I'm getting so many comments. I'm definitely missing some. But I love all of you guys. I just want to tell you that. Even the new faces, I really love all you guys so much. You know, we're here to support each other. You know, I didn't start a YouTube show on tarot so I could just do general readings and fucking talk into the camera, okay? You know, I used to be such a terror in my 20s, like somebody I really didn't like. And you know, I'm gonna make a bad tarot joke to all of you guys. I was like a bringer of tower moments into other people's lives, literally. And, you know, I really used to think about, like, how many bad waves I created in other people's lives through the choices that I would make. And, you know, after I almost died and my dog didn't make it, and I kind of like stopped sleepwalking and my intuition really blew up. You know, I started the show because I just can't help but think about, like, you know, guys, when we do something shitty to someone, think about the waves it creates in other people's lives. I mean, wouldn't wouldn't the opposite be true too? Like, we do something kind, we show somebody like compassion. I mean, how many waves can that create somebody's life, you know? So don't ever undervalue how important what we say and do is, even to strangers, you know? It's so important. To me, I mean, fuck. I mean, I live in New York. I know a lot of you guys are not in the States. I truly feel powerless in our political system. Truly. But to me, this is how I can change the world. Or at least try to, or make some small footprint, is to try to create good waves in people's lives. That means something. You know? So. Alright, enough waxing poetic, as somebody I once knew used to say. Let's pull some cards. One more, Yvette. Let's just see. Yvette, just listen, you should just talk to him and tell him how you feel. This is really stressing you out big time. Okay? I don't know how it's gonna go. You know, at the end of the day, we have free will. But I think it's time that you stop keeping things to yourself. And if you're feeling sad, break free, okay? We always have the power to create some level of change, big or small. So okay, and it's great to meet you. Guys, please feel free to donate to the show, by the way. My show does run on donations. There's a couple ways to donate in my video description. And I do offer private readings too, if anybody's interested. Okay, you're so welcome, Yvette. And Yvette, you know what came out for you, girl? Just remember, Yvette, we have all the answers, guys. We have all the answers. A lot of times that first feeling we get is the right one. Guys, feelings are feelings. Like, we can't always intellectualize and like rationalize and try to understand why we feel the way we feel about something or a person. Sometimes we just need to accept it and trust it. That's why they're feelings. That's our intuition. You know? We condition ourselves to throw everything up to the left brain all day and try to rationalize. And with some respect, we have to do that. I do, Megs. I do have Cash App. I think it's my Cash App is the White Dog Tarot, but there should be a link in my video description. Pretty much every video description, there's a link to Cash App, but you're so sweet. Thank you. And I will always, guys, I'll always prioritize moving you to the front of the list for questions if you're kind enough to donate. Thank you, Megs. That means so much to me. Okay, who's next? Ankit, I don't even know what you're asking, man. And why are you getting so upset? You know, there's so many people here. You asked me if I know something about background music on YouTube. I have no idea what you're talking about, dude. I have absolutely no clue what you're talking about. Did you ask something else? And I'm in the middle, I can't read comments when I'm doing a reading for someone else, you know? You're so sweet, Megs. That means so much to me. But you being here is always enough. Oh, thank you, George. I didn't save your life. I'm just here to help you, dude. You made a choice to save your own life. All right? And I'll be here when you come visit me in New York. Okay, who's next for a reading? And guys, I have to go be a soccer mom in a little bit. My 12-year-old daughter has a volleyball game soon. So, who's next? I'm sorry if I lost track of the order. Guys, I'll remember each and every one of you with extreme detail, but my short-term memory gets a little foggy. George, I did read your email, dude. That's quite the story. Listen, let's pull one card for you for advice right now, okay? But if you want to do a long reading, we should do like a 30-minute or an hour private, truthfully. Oh, of course, Marianne. I'm even going to give you a discount since you're a moderator. I'll connect with you on Instagram about it. I'd love to do a private for you. Okay. Thanks, Susanna. Susanna, where do you live, by the way? All right, let's pull a card for my friend George in Vienna. Sure, Unkeet. We'll do you next. Thanks for your patience. I'll pull cards for you after that, dude. So, Unkeet, hang tight, okay? I'm just going to pull a card for my really good friend, George. Okay, George, take a deep breath. Okay. What spirit? What does George's guides want to tell him? George, you need to find right now, your guides want you to know that your own sense of stability is really important. Okay? And this comes out for you a lot. You need to find your passion again within yourself, okay? You need to put some of that, George, I'm going to tell you what I do for myself in hopes that it helps guide you and gives some sort of help, if any. That pain that you're feeling, that sadness, I want you to focus all of it, okay? And turn it into passion, strength, okay? Towards something that's important to you. Take all that pain that you're feeling, fucking put it into a piano piece, dude. All that fucking emotion, like that sorrow, like the anger. Put that into yourself and focus it into something that you care about. Put that into your music. That's gonna bring you peace. Okay? You're in Ireland, but you're born in Czechoslovakia? Bratislava? Wow. Always really cool to say that you were born in a country that doesn't exist anymore. Sure, Zuzana. My email is, and it's in my video descriptions and on my web and on my YouTube channel page. It's pretty much everywhere, but it's thewhitedogtarot@gmail.com. You're so welcome. George, that wasn't an empty gesture advice, okay? You know, when I can't sleep and I'm tired of staring at my ceiling, I try to do something else. I read, I meditate, I write. I go lay in my field and look at the stars with my dogs. Sure, Priyanshi. I'm gonna pull cards for Ankit first because he's been really patient. Ankit, are you still with me, man? And I'm kind of unclear what your question is about. Your future partner's in-laws don't agree for the love marriage. What can you do? Damn. I'm sorry, man. It sounds like you're going through it. That's heavy, Ankit. This doesn't even feel like... This is not a chat question. I feel like we might need to get you on the show for this. Ankit, have you just tried to communicate with your in-laws? Why don't they like you? Megs, I got your email, by the way. I got your email. I'm sorry you couldn't find my Cash App. It should be the first thing on my video description. Like if you go to any one of my videos on my live feed, it should be there, but I'll email you back. And thank you for stopping by and saying hi and introducing yourself. And saying really all those very kind things. It means a lot to me. And I'm very happy to meet you. I can't wait to see you again. Meg with 2 G's. Oh, you're welcome. Well, I'm not going anywhere. I'll always be here. You don't have any work? Ankit, can I ask, what are you passionate about doing? I want you to take money out of it for a second, okay? What makes you happy? What could you see yourself doing that would really make you happy? That's the first question I want to ask you. And that's the question I want you to ask yourself. Because a lot of times, the universe really creates weird, dark blockages if we're not, you know, trying to do the right thing for ourselves. And Ankit, I just want you to know, dude, nothing's permanent, okay? So whatever you're going through is gonna pass. But just remember, at the end of the day, it's what we say and do within our own lives that really creates the change. So I believe in you, man. I have so much faith in you that you have what you need to do this. Yeah. Ankit, I do know how you feel. It's really unfortunate, you know, we live in a world where, like, if we're unemployed, we somehow feel like we don't have value. And it's just not true. Bye, Meg. Let me pull a card for you, man. Ankit, will you make a promise to me? I want you to spend time thinking about what you can imagine yourself doing that would make you happy. And I don't want you to think about it from a money perspective. Because when we follow, like, what inspires us with work, it could be anything. That's when the universe supports us. How old are you, by the way? Do you know what can you think of anything that really would make you happy to do for work that would actually feel good? And if you don't know, it's okay. It took me a really long time to figure that out. Okay. Ankit, you're so young, brother. You're so young. I'm 37, man. I just started figuring this out a couple years ago. I was like, you know where I was when I was at 24? I was like, probably shirtless, surfing, just being a total fucking disaster, okay? Getting into fights, getting into trouble. Spirit, what can we tell Ankit for advice here? Ankit, have you ever thought about being like a counselor? I feel like you, and I'm excluding your frustration on my show, of course, and I'm kind of being a jerk when I say that. I actually think you're a really good listener, and I actually think you have like a lot of empathy for people. It's why you're so stressed out a lot. I also think you're really creative. Have you thought about doing something where you can like work with kids? Or like some kind of counselor or therapy? Like, be a therapist? That's what I'm seeing for you. I think you're worried that if you pick something that you really enjoy doing, you're gonna have to like defend it against other people. I just want you to know everything's gonna work out with your relationship, okay? But can I be honest, man? Please don't take this the wrong way, okay? Because just know, if you've made a mistake, I promise you I've made it worse. If my daughter was supposed to get married to somebody who had no fucking clue what they wanted to do with their life and was unemployed, I wouldn't want her to either. I'd be extremely concerned. And I'm a father, okay? And I'm not saying that to hurt you, because I like you and I want to help you, okay? But you need to get yourself right and figure out what it is that makes you happy. Because why the hell are you going to get married if you can't even provide for your family or like be a partner to somebody? Okay, we have to do right by ourselves before we can do right by somebody else. And that's the truth. And I know I'm giving you some tough love here, but I hope you listen to it. And you don't have to. You could tell me to kick rocks if you don't want to take my advice. But I've made these mistakes, man. Okay? And I'm telling you, I would be really concerned about my daughter's well-being if she was about to get married to somebody who had no fucking clue what to do, couldn't provide for her, was unemployed. You got to get yourself right first, man. And you're not far away, okay? Take some quiet time. Go meditate. Go sit somewhere quietly. Reflect on what it is that like fills you up, what makes you happy. And I know that that can take time, but a lot of times we already know what it is. We're afraid to speak it out loud, or we tell ourselves that we can't do it. And that's the fucking truth. I ran from my truth for so long. And all it got me was a lot of pain and regret. So, because you know what? If you know what you're going after, even if it's going to take some time, there's no, listen, Ankit, there's no gentleman's cure-all or quick fix or miracle pill that's going to fix all your problems by tomorrow. You need to be realistic that anything that you want for yourself, that you want to work towards for like a career, you're going to have to work your ass off. It's going to take a lot of hard work and commitment. But you know what? If I saw that somebody that my daughter was about to marry had that level of conviction and commitment and focus to anything, I'd have a lot of respect for that person, even if they didn't have money. Okay? So you need to commit to something for yourself, because that's the only thing that's really going to make you happy. And I promise you, Ankit, if you do that and you really put a lot of energy and effort into being who you want and going after what you want, you're going to have such a happy life with this girl. And I promise you, dude, I promise you, her family will start respecting you and liking you and trusting you, because they probably don't, it's not that they don't like you, but they don't trust their daughter with you. They don't think she's going to be safe or be okay. They don't want her to struggle. I mean, can you understand that? You know, you have to, again, we have to see ourselves clearly so we can see other people clearly. If we can't see ourselves clearly and try to be self-aware and gain perspective on our own situation, how the hell are we going to be able to see other people clearly? You know? So you're going to be fine, dude. This card doesn't, this is the, okay, Ankit, I know you don't really watch tarot. This is the happiest card in the fucking tarot deck, Ankit. Ankit, this is the happiest card in the tarot deck. This means that you can have this, but you need to figure out who you are, what you want to do with your life. And you need to be fucking fearless, dude. And there's going to be days where you want to give up. But just think of all, you know what helps me? I mean, I'm built a little bit different. I hate when someone tells me that I can't do something. I hate it. So every time you want to fucking give up, or you feel like things aren't moving, I want you to think of all the people who tell you that you're not good enough to do something. Okay? Damn, I wish I started when I was 24. It took me a really long time to get my shit together, okay? I'm 37. It doesn't happen overnight. And don't compare your success or who you are to other people, okay? Ever. The only person you should compare yourself to is the version of who you fucking used to be a year ago. You know what I'm saying? That's the only person I compare myself to, who I used to be. You're so welcome, man. And I want you to come back and tell me how things are going. And again, I know it's going to be slow. Stop hyper-focusing on her parents. And I hope you understand what I'm saying, okay? they care and love their daughter. They want to make sure that she's going to be marrying somebody that they can count on to protect her and like nurture her feelings and like look out for her. So that's all any of us want for ourselves. So figure out what it is you need for yourself, okay? What you want to go after, what's going to make you happy. And I can promise you that's going to take you exactly where you need to go. Because Ankit, before I did tarot, I used to make like over 100 grand a year. I was miserable. I was in sales. I had to wear a suit and tie every day. I had more money than I knew what to do with, and I hated my life. I kept meeting the wrong women. Well, I'm still meeting the wrong women. I'm still meeting the wrong women, but I'm working on that. But only when I did this did I actually feel like I had support from like the universe. And I get confirmations of that every day. So thanks, Marianne. Ankit, we're all here to support you, dude, okay? Hey, I have your back. We all do. All right? I have your back, man. I'm here to... I want to see you be the best version of yourself. And listen, if that was easy, we'd have a much better world than we do. Okay? And that's the truth, and it fucking makes me really sad when I think about that, especially the people that are in my life or that have been in my life, okay? One of my good friends died suddenly a couple weeks ago, and he had a tattoo on his chest. His name was Mike, and it was a great quote. I'm sure you guys all know it because it's a Gandhi quote. And it said, be the change. You know, we want to be the change that we want to see. So. Memory Maker, I'm sorry, you're saying a lot, but I'm in the middle of a reading. So, yeah, please be patient. It's great to meet you. I'm happy to have you here. But no worries, man. That's why I'm here. I'm here to try and help. I mean, I don't have all the answers. I definitely don't. But I believe in you, dude. Ankit, let's stay in touch. I'm sure you have Instagram. You're a young buck. I imagine you have all the social media apps. Let's stay in touch, man. On Instagram, all right? I want to know how you're doing. And listen, I'm here to hold you accountable, all right? I'm going to give you tough older brother love from now on because I want to see you do well. I want to see you have this, you know? It should be in my video description, but it's the White Dog. It's at the White Dog Tarot. Hold on, guys, 1 second. Okay. All right. Hey, Memory Maker, it's really nice to meet you. I have a couple people in front of you in line, okay? And listen, I have a lot of patience. The one thing I don't really have well, I will always be patient. It's part of my lessons. I really don't appreciate like rudeness though, okay? Especially with tarot, all right? Nobody likes, it's unkind to go to a grocery store and cut everybody online, okay? And that was a stupid metaphor. So, I am happy to help you. And if you'd like to donate, I always move donation questions to the front of the line. So, if you'd like to leave a donation, I can do that. You're welcome, on Keith. Priyanshi, what's going on? And guys, I have to go to my daughter's volleyball game soon. I have to go put on my soccer mom uniform, so sorry if I don't get to everybody, but I stream every day, so set your notifications. Marianne, you changed your profile picture. Priyanshi, was he a good astrologer? I want to see some credentials before I start believing strangers about predictions. Okay, Priyanshi. I can, if you'd like, I can refer you to a certified brilliant astrologer who has a PhD. He's not some guy with a fake certificate from a website. And he is somebody that you can trust and believe in when he says things. The guy is very strange. Just an astrologer who will look at your natal chart. The guy, it's borderline psychic, but that's not what he's trying to do. He's that good, and he actually has a PhD in it. So I can actually, I'll message you his contact information. He only charges like $50, and he'll do a 1 hour like phone session with you. It's not money wasted, I can promise you that. So and Priyanshi, you're such a gifted reader. Why do you need advice from do you know this? Okay. Well, what do you believe? Because remember, we create our own reality. Nobody's life is all good or bad. That's not how things work. That's the Wheel of Fortune, as you know. It used to be your old name. You know? Life is and time is not linear. It's cyclical. And sometimes love is not in the cards for us immediately. Sometimes we have lessons to learn. Oh, guys, please hit the like button. It really helps my show. Priyanshi, let me get a card for you, okay? Maybe you just need to take some time out. You know, if I'm going through it, I need some time of reflection, I really just spend it by myself. I usually won't even do tarot until I feel grounded again. Maybe you just need to take your shoes off, go for a swim. All right, Priyanshi, hold on. Let me go get on a flight. I'll take you on a date, and then you'll feel better. If your parents are okay with that, of course. Actually, who cares? They probably wouldn't be. Okay. All right, Spirit. What's the blockage for Priyanshi right now? Spirit, what's Priyanshi's blockages right now? Yeah, I know that. Obviously. Priyanshi, you're so in your head. You know what your blockage is? It's this obsession about finding the one, having a family. Where really you just need to trust. Just take the leap forward. Priyanshi, you know this already. We can't always see what's in front of us. You got the Fool card. Sometimes it's just about trusting that things are going to happen for you in time. Just stepping into a new beginning without really having all the answers. Just knowing and trusting yourself, and stop doubting yourself. You're so in your head about all these options, what can happen. The right choice will come to you, okay? I mean, damn, Priyanshi, you know this about me. I'm 37, okay? Stop comparing yourself to, like, your friends. Like, oh, I should be married by now. I should have kids by now, because I know you're not my age. I know you're younger than me. It takes time to find the right person. Okay? There's no like cutoff for when you should like be married by. I mean, I have friends who are like 34 and 35 and started having kids. Okay? I know that you want it, but sometimes when we're so desperate to have something, that's when the universe like tries to teach us something about ourselves. Okay? It's coming, okay? This is such a good card for you. Trust your intuition here, okay? Take a leap forward. Just trust yourself. Trust your journey. This is like following your north node, knowing that things are going to work out. This is a good omen, okay? You're going to get what you want, okay? It might just take some time. You're going to get your wish, okay? You're 24? Give me a break. You don't even want it. Listen, trust me. The universe is the universe is doing you a favor by not allowing you to get married at 24. Trust me, okay? We change and grow so much as individuals, especially from when we're like 24 to like 30 or 37. You won't even recognize yourself, I bet, by the time you're 30 from when you're 24, okay? I mean, and it would be really, it can be a challenge to find a man who really knows who he is that's your age, you know? So just trust your journey. Enjoy your freedom. Enjoy being an individual, you know? Like, you're beautiful. You have so much going for you. Be happy in your energy. Be happy with what you have. You know? I'm telling you. It's your best. It is best to wait. I'm not saying that there's not any fully formed, like actualized 24-year-old men out there? Because I know there probably is. I'm sure there's quite a few, but I would consider that to be atypical, okay? I mean, I think our brains don't even fully form till we're 26 years old. You're still trying to figure out who you are. Of course he will. Why would you even ask that? That's what it is. You have to live in your authenticity and know that the person that you're supposed to spend the rest of your life with is going to accept you. And if they don't, you need to tell that person to kick rocks. That is not somebody you should be spending your energy on or your time with. Somebody who can't accept you exactly as you are, nonetheless publicly. Doesn't matter how handsome he is. Okay? You're better. I love you. You're better than that. Don't even fucking ask that question. You're better than that. The person that loves you, you should spend your life with, should accept you unconditionally as you are, flaws and all. Okay? And your intuition should be fucking screaming at you if you meet somebody who shows anything other than that. Okay? That's the truth. And you know that already. You know that already. Just let things unfold for you, okay? Just remember, all options are not good options, okay? Oh, Zuzana, my email is thewhitedogtarot@gmail.com, and it should be on my YouTube channel page if you're interested. Hey, Andrea. Hey guys, I think I got a split. I have to go to my daughter's volleyball game in a few. Oh, thank you, Andrea. I appreciate that. You know I don't know anything about algorithms. Guys, please hit the like button. It really helps my show. And it was really great to meet everybody new. Please subscribe if you're new. I'll be back tomorrow, too. We're going to be doing another stream. So, and I'm sorry if I didn't get to some of your questions. I'm just at, like, an hour and a half. And yeah, I have to go be on dad duty, so... but I hope you guys all have a great day. Marianne, I'll message you. We could set up a private reading, okay? And Andrea, I love you. Thanks for stopping over. You're so welcome, Priyanshi. Have some faith in yourself, all right? Just trust. Trust, okay? Okay, guys. I'll see everybody tomorrow.